the model of the local church as a congregation, and as an academy, and as a mission, as parish mission, and how I had a new context then, because I had been one of these typical ministers who thought the local church was the congregation, and hadn't seen those dynamics, that it was three independent but related dynamics.
And to explain the three.
Well, the local congregation was basically the worship, the Sunday school, and the administrative functions of the church, the seminary, sodality, and the college, basically. And that, oh yes, and then you have to always remember to add on the mission of the local church. And I had not realized that you had to understand that the decisions that were made in the parish council meeting, we called it official board then, was just 1/3 of the dynamic of the local church. You needed to create a guild in the community with other ministers and other churches, and with secular representation. And that was another aspect of the local church. It wasn't an add-on to the congregation. It was a whole other dynamic of being a local church. And then at the academy, I had intuited that the academy, or we call it the cadre, was basically the training dimension of the local church. Training and planning, that type of thing. And that it stood on its own as a dynamic, and not just a committee within the official board of the church. That it was something much bigger than that. It was something that had a revolutionary character to it.
In what way?
Well, in that it was the academy where the edge of the church's mission was discerned. And I always thought that somehow you had to get the official board to see it. And what I understood in the PLC was you can get maybe 15% of your official board to see it, but you'll never get your official board totally to buy in to that other dynamic. And that solved a lot of problems for me in battling with my laity. Yeah, that's just one example.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I had already understood the guild dynamic, but I thought it was something that you did, that it was responsibility, of a local church to be involved in the community. And therefore, the minister and some laity would go out and maybe work together at something. But the PLC made it clear that the parish mission of the local church meant that you literally were a part of an ecumenical service, ecumenical justice. We call it adjusting love in the image of the local church, having an internal and external dynamic. And so the parish ministry was the adjusting love part of that, adjusting and witnessing love. And the point was that it was 1/3 of the local church. And I had always thought of it as an add-on to the congregation, not an independent piece. That was really helpful to get that sorted out.